What's cracking, guys? It's Bruce Matson, your host show of Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and we're continuing with this rookie prospect series, getting you guys ready for these rookie drafts so you can know these players. This is a brief overview of the rookies that are going to be at the NFL draft, in our rookie drafts that we're going to be selecting for our fantasy football teams for the long term. It's best to get to know these players now. That way you got a brief summary when you start doing your own research. And when it comes to this channel, I'm more of a guy that gives you the information, maybe a little bit of opinion, and lets you run with it type of deal. I'm not going to let you know what to do or tell you what to do, but I'm going to help you out a bit, give you some added information. But today we are going to be talking about Isaiah Spiller, running back from Texas A&M, one of my favorite running backs in this class. If you've been watching the channel, if you've been binging the videos, you know I like Isaiah Spiller. You've known I've liked him for some time now. Been high on my Devy rankings. He was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. He was the RB9 according to 247 Sports at the time in his recruiting class. 9th running back off the board there. So high-end prospect, looked good during his freshman season, rushing for 946 yards, 10 touchdowns, caught 29 balls for 203 yards. Looked good on tape as well during that year, showed some promise, and then things transferred over to his sophomore season where he looked a little better, rushing for 1,036 yards, 9 touchdowns, caught 20 balls for 193 yards. Then this year, during his junior season, rushed for 1,011 yards, 6 touchdowns, caught 24 balls for 189 yards and 1 touchdown. He had an 8.9% target share, which ranks in the 72nd percentile among running back prospects. Averaged 3.63 yards after contact per attempt. He also forced 56 missed tackles. Had 206 yards after the catch. What I've noticed about Spiller is he's been used heavily in the passing game, and when he's used in the passing game, he makes things happen. And this year he was targeted more downfield, so the numbers are verifying on this. Also, coming out of high school, he is verified with a 4.58 40-yard dash, 32.60 vertical jump. You kind of got that feel when you're looking at him on tape. Those are pretty adequate numbers. I feel like watching him run this year that he added some burst to his game, added more pop in his step. He is very bursty in the second level, especially once he's built up some speed a little bit. Top end speed, not elite. He's not Jonathan Taylor, but he's not slow. He's got more than enough speed to get it done. I'm going to tell you that much. He's not slow. He's not super fast, but he is fast enough. Once he gets up to top speed, probably can hit 20 miles per hour or more on multiple different runs, and has enough burst to really make it happen once he hits it in the open field. Again, these were verified numbers coming out of high school, but dude looks good running the football. What I like about him is his lateral ability, his change of direction skills, especially for a guy at his size. We know he can handle a large workload, and he can deliver the boom at the point of contact and really destroy defenders if they try to lay the wood to him at the second level, because he's got that type of power. There's not really many weaknesses to his game. There's really not that much. He's good in the passing game. He's good in the second level when he's running the ball. He's got a good feel of what's going on around him. I like how he moves laterally, and I like his size. The only thing I can say, which is really not a knock, because it's just a rarity. There's not many 4.3 running backs at over 220 pounds. There's not many low 4.4 running backs at over 220 pounds. He is what he is. He's got more than enough speed to get the job done, so I'm not even going to call it a weakness. If you think that I'm calling him slow, then that's shame on you, because he's not slow. He's not a slow running back. Neither was Breece Hall. I said similar stuff about Breece Hall. Breece Hall's not slow either. He's just not a 4.3 guy, and that's okay. He's not going to post Jonathan Taylor-like numbers at the combine. He's not going to post Saquon Barkley-like numbers at the combine. Think about Saquon Barkley, though. He posts those Superman numbers, and what are everybody else saying about him in fantasy? So it's not everything. I think Spiller looks damn good on tape. I think he's going to get second-round draft capital. At least that's what's according from all the mock drafts. There's a site that gives the average on that, and over hundreds of mock drafts since like November or even earlier, he's averaging a second-round pick somewhere, I think, in the 50s or late 40s. And really, he's going to be one of the top running backs selected, maybe the first or second. It's probably going to be between Breece Hall, him, and Kenneth Walker. But when it comes to running backs, draft capital matters. You either want to be in the first round, second round, for me to really pay attention to you. After that, third round's okay. Fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, it's not that great. But second round draft capital, I feel pretty good. That's what he's going to get. It's hard to draw a comparison for him right now. I kind of got like a more agile Frank Gore, more speed. Kind of got a David Montgomery in him, but he's got more burst and more speed, but very similar, especially when you think of change of direction skills, assertiveness in the second level, those kind of backs, those kind of runners who are not the fastest guys, but can still get it done. I think those are decent comps to make. I'm not really a comp guy. I don't make comparables. I don't like that. I think it can be misleading for the consumer. So really, I don't make comparables unless I have to. I kind of just threw this one out to give you a feel of what he kind of looks like. But Spiller's a little bit taller. He's 6'1", so that's a little different. But from an agility standpoint, that's kind of where I see where he compares to these guys at. And overall, I like Isaiah Spiller. He's been one of my favorite running backs throughout the process. Been talking about him for years. Been high up in my rankings for years. And when you talk about my rookie rankings, my Devy rankings, and everything else, still one of my favorite running backs. I like watching him on tape. And I am going to be paying probably premium prices for him in rookie drafts, and that's probably where the price is going to be at anyways. But that's all I got on Isaiah Spiller today. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Rookie draft content is coming at you hot and heavy. Day in and day out, there's a video dropping. You do not want to miss out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.